Hi, welcome back to the channel. In this part, we're going to be building a small modern house. In this part, we'll be doing the actual building work, and in the next part, I'll show you my ideas for the interior and the garden. Okay, as you can see, I've used the road that we built in the last episode to create a street. So the first thing I did is, if you have a road, I just put the pavement down a bit because we're going to have stairs. So first you build one quartz stair, then a quartz block, and then one more stair on top of that. You place two quartz block on the sides of those, and then a further two going upwards on the side of the higher stairs. Then you level it all out after that with three columns of two. And then on the two outer columns you build up four and connect it at the top. Then you put in a door, and above the door you put in a pane of light blue glass. Then out from that, on the right, on the bottom, on the same line as the door, you build four blocks of grey concrete. Then, at the end of that, you build up until the grey concrete is the same level as the quartz blocks. You then add a column in the middle of that is one block less as high than the end column. Then you fill it all up with panes of light blue glass until the height of that middle column. Then from the top right corner of the quartz door, you put in a line of four acacia wood blocks, and then you go up three on each end of that and connect it to the top. Then fill in that square with four light blue glass panes. Then coming out from that corner of grey concrete, you build out seven on the bottom and out seven on the top. Connect those, and you have a sort of rectangle. And then you fill that all up with light blue glass panes. So your build should look something like this now. Then on the back side, you place three grey concrete blocks on the floor. You then make the column that is one less higher than the one on the corner, and you fill with glass panes up until the height of that middle column. Then you put the quartz in the same height as the quartz door on the other side. You then place one block next to that column, and then the same height column as the first one. You then make a hole of two blocks, then put one block, then another block, and then put a roof on it. Then you fill that one hole with a glass pane, and that hole at the bottom with the door. You then put stairs under that door so it goes straight into the grass. Then you do the same square and in the same position you did on the other side, and fill it with light blue glass panes. Then you fill the area that you've made on the floor with quartz blocks. And on the entrance, you have to build a stair going down so that it reaches the quartz blocks. Then you do the same design you did on the other side, apart from in quartz. So you put a line connecting the two corners of quartz, the top two corners, and because you already have a line at the bottom, you just fill it in with light blue glass panes. After this, on the top of the quartz, you leave the middle row empty and you just fill in the end row. In that middle row, you can place light blue glass blocks, like a skylight. Then on top of the quartz row that's sort of between the two acacia squares, you put in an acacia row, leave one row empty and then another row. In the empty row, put light blue glass panes. copy this pattern on the other side, but first you have to fill in the floor. So build up to that dark grey concrete with acacia blocks. That will be the floor of the bedroom, or whatever room you want that to be. Then you place one row of acacia blocks on the bottom, and then miss one row and then another row on the top, and then you fill in the empty row with light blue glass panes. Then on the top of that, fill it in with light blue glass blocks. There's one more thing that you need to do so that the actual structure of this is complete. If you go into the bedroom or the top room, you can break a glass to get in there and then fix it. On the right, 2 blocks in, make a hole. It should align with a black column next to it, up, down. And there you can build a ladder going up, so you can go from one level to another. As you can see, I built a whole street of these, and it didn't take me very long. So these are quite easy to build. In the next video, I'll be showing you my own ideas for how I would decorate the inside and how I would make a garden for them. If you go inside the buildings, they're actually quite more spacious than you expect them to be, and you can fill it up with lots of things. Thanks for watching. I hope the build went well. Be sure to look out for that next part. If you liked the video, like and subscribe.